Somebody's not too happy about all this rain. Well, it looks like
raining.
It's Valentine's Day, which means that we're totally taking the day off. No, we're having a Valentine's Day all-day thrifting party! Woo!
Kind of because it's our favorite thing to do. So, you know, we did it on my birthday, we did it on her birthday, Valentine's Day. Pretty much what we do.
Yeah, and we just had to drop off, well, Vicky had to drop off something at the Walgreens because she had a FedEx package going out, which, if you did not know, you can actually drop off, most Walgreens, you can actually drop off FedEx packages. They will scan it for you, they will send a receipt to your email. And we love it because the Walgreens is like 2 seconds away from our house.
And it's at least 15 minutes closer than the closest FedEx drop-off. So, yeah, it saves a ton of time.
But look at all this rain out here. This is gross. Gross. Anyway,
I'm wearing a rain jacket. What is up with those?
Gross.
My campy off suit?
Gross. Anyway, we're gonna go hit the Dutch Brothers and get ourselves a Valentine's Day coffee because they're having a deal where it's like $1 from each coffee they sell today goes to help hunger. Yeah, so we're gonna do that because we love Dutch Brothers. Anyway, guys, let's see if we find anything good today while we're in love. Cause I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
You're a dork.
Just remember that post you made about me on Facebook. You love me.
I do.
Okay, so we've been to a couple of stores and I haven't taken the camera in because it's been pouring all day long.
It's torrential.
Ooh, that's a good word. Torrential. It's torrential. Anyway, we're just about to run into Buffalo Exchange. I have a huge bag. Oh, sorry, I was trying to hit you in the face. I have a big bag of stuff to take into Buffalo Exchange and see if they want it and get me some credit. And then I think we're gonna have some Mexican food for our romantical Valentine's Day luncheon.
There may be some tacos involved.
There might be some tacos involved. I'm pretty excited about the prospect of chips and salsa. So we're gonna see. Let's see what we can get.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Quit looking at me like that. What's going on over there? You heart haters? Shua. Find anything good here?
A couple little things. Nothing fantastic.
I think I got 6 t-shirts or so. And I'm pretty sure every single one of them is actually traded into Buffalo Exchange. I'm not finding anything for myself, but I think I did pretty well for stuff that they'll take. So I got like this Rocky one, and these are ones that they are not vintage, but they're cool ones that they generally will take. I have a retro Nike, this cool Olympic team one, Nirvana. These are all like reprints or newer stuff. Motley Crue, they take all these band ones, but this is not like vintage or anything. And let's see, From Dusk Till Dawn. I'm not really sure about this one, but it's only $2.49 plus 25% off. And Notorious B.I.G. I think I got more than 6 then. Anyway, I think those will all be good for trading in Buffalo Exchange, and I can buy stuff I want for cheaper. So both Vicky and I, at separate moments at the store, saw this from afar and raced to grab it. We were so excited because who knows, maybe it was going to be a Pendleton, but no, it's 21 men. I mean, you could probably still sell for like 25 bucks, but meh, I didn't do it. Anyway, so what's the deal with Paul Smith?
They'll sell for about 75 bucks used.
What? Where are they made? Italy?
I don't know.
Yep, brand. Italy. Well, it seems like the ones that are made in the US or made in Italy,
or made in England,
tend to be the ones that are good shoes.
That's true. This is a good brand. Sorel boots. They want a little too much for them, so I'm not grabbing those because they're vintage. They're not in great shape.
Okay.
But I'm going to look for more brands like that because Generally, when one person donates one pair of shoes, they donate a bunch.
Like when I found all that Pendleton?
Listen.
Like when I found all that Pendleton?
Yeah, pretty much. So these are made in Italy, and they feel nice. I just need to look up the brand.
What are they?
I can't tell. I can't see it. Delagli.
To be continued. So it's finally stopped raining.
Finally.
It's still like cloudy and crazy outside. Look at that. It's like, it's horrible. But I think we're having a pretty good day. Had some delicious Mexican food for lunch. And then, because you love me, you let me torture you. She did let me stop by Zia's, because Zia's like right next to one of the Savers. But she stayed in the car. You stayed in the car. And so I had to go super, super fast. But I did find one thing at Zia Records. Why don't you show what it is? Show what it is. I'm pretty stoked about it.
It's kind of badass, I have to say. So if you like 80s rock music like I do, you may know of this band called Fastway. They're kind of a low underground, never quite made it, huge top 40 type of rock band.
And if you're into 80s horror movies like I am, then you know about this 80s horror movie called Trick or Treat, which is a rock and roll horror movie. But who is in it of note? Ozzy. Gene Simmons. And so this is the original soundtrack. This is not one that came out like in the last couple of years, like a lot of these horror movie soundtracks that are being re-released or released for the first time on vinyl. This is actually from 1986. I got it, so it is pre-owned. I got it for, focus. I got it for $19.99. This actually does sell for, a lot of the solds, when you look at them, they're done through auction. Could have gone for more in my opinion, because there's multiples available. Nobody's going to be like really getting into a huge bidding war over this. But they do sell for about $60. I would bet probably you could sell one for a little bit more than that if you want to do a buy it now price and let it sit for a little while. But I am not selling this one. I'm putting this in my horror movie soundtrack collection, and I'm pretty stoked about it. And it's just kind of cool that it's something that you and I both know a little bit about.
For once.
For what? Why would you say such a thing?
Because I usually don't know anything about the soundtrack things.
Okay, so now we've got 2 more to go to, and then we're going to be going home. Well, let's see what else is in our future. Actually, look at how really cool the sky is right here. Like, let's see if I don't know if it'll. I can kind of see. That's awesome. I love it. It's pretty. It's pretty. What's happening? Ooh, Skip-Bo. You know how I feel about Skip-Bo. It's kind of like our favorite card game. You finding any good stuff?
Not much.
A little hairdryer in there.
Pretty well picked over.
Yeah. I know. I mean, I've been being pretty picky, but I did find a couple more things for Buffalo Exchange. I got a Harley t-shirt, not a vintage one. And then this really cool reprint Sex Pistols t-shirt.
That's cute.
So this kind of stuff is, you know, like I said at the last, in the last one, the band stuff. Not, you know, because on eBay this would go for what? Maybe you could get this for like, you get 14 bucks for it, 10 bucks for it. Really like way below anything that we want to sell. But I'll probably get $6-7 credit at Buffalo Exchange, and it might not seem like a lot considering, well, it's going to be $3.75 here. So basically, if I'm already going to spend money at Buffalo Exchange, if I can get a couple dollars more for credit there, it saves me money. It brings the prices down, makes it more affordable for me at Buffalo Exchange. So that is the deal. Are you almost ready to head on to the next one? Yeah?
Yeah.
So you got yourself a little flannel. You going to sell that or are you going to keep it? You going to sell it? Okay. Is that Welcome Back Cotter? Now be a nose with a rubber hose.
It's a pretty hard to find game, but I think it's fairly incomplete, so I may have to piece that one out. But
yeah, it's still pretty cool.
Had to get it.
All right, it is nighttime, And it is dark. We're at our very last stop. Usually we're done. When I go by myself, I can get through all of my stops, all 6 stores, plus all 6 Savers, plus Buffalo Exchange, plus Zia Records, and still be home before, like around 4 o'clock. When the 2 of us go together, it usually takes a little bit longer, and it's closer to 6. It's her fault. But we went and had a sit-down lunch today, and plus because it's been raining like crazy, and people in Nevada cannot drive in the rain. Plus there were a lot of places where like roads were pretty close to being flooded, so it's taking a little bit longer. But we have one last stop, and this is where we're gonna find the most amazing stuff. You can't even believe it.
In there,
you can't even believe it. And then we'll find that amazing stuff, and then we'll be like, man, good thing we didn't go home early. Good thing. This has been like the best Valentine's Day ever, huh?
Of course.
All right, let's see what we find. So you guys heard it in the car. I basically put it on my vision board that we were gonna find all the good stuff here. I don't feel like this one over here was as enthusiastic about it. I don't think she really fully was believing in her heart that she was gonna find good stuff here. And what happened? And what happened? Beep boop beep beep boop beep 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 beep. Dead stock, dead stock, dead stock, dead stock. Bunch of stuff in there. So much good stuff. Can't even believe it. You're not even gonna believe it. Wait till you see what I got. Are you ready to call it?
Done.
Good thing I think before we came in here though, you said you'd pretty much gotten like what you needed to for the week. So you can't be too mad that
It's a bit excessive.
I think I got more here than any of the other places combined.
The 6
today.
other places combined.
Well,
6 or 7 other places.
the last 2 places I only spent like $17 and like $20, and so yeah. I think we're ready to get out of here. The dogs probably think we died. So let's get to it. All right, so we're home. We finally got everything sorted. It's like, what time is it?
8
I don't know.
something.
It's after 8. You're like looking at your non-existent.
Half past a freckle.
Anyway, we got home like at almost 8 o'clock, just before 8 o'clock. Got everything kind of separated out. And man, it is late now. It's been a long day, like a good 12
hours.
12-hour day. But I think that we both did pretty well, and I think we're good to go because we're not going to be able to. We leave next Thursday to go to Oregon to visit my family, and so we're not gonna be able to do any sourcing next week. We're gonna do a little bit in Oregon, but we're kind of limited because we're gonna have to ship home anything that we find. So this is our last.
We did not fly Southwest.
No. So this is like our last like normal sourcing day for a couple of weeks. So I think we did pretty well. Grizz, don't be a baby. Don't be a baby. Anyway, so here's a little quick preview. It's Valentine's Day right now, but this video will probably go up on Saturday, so you guys can get a little teaser. But I got like a bunch of t-shirts there, some sweatshirts, and then my jackets. I should be able to get...
You're doing the Wade's hand thing.
I know, I'm doing the Wade. Well, I like to be like Wade. Wade's cool. I am going to get all of this stuff, pictures of all this stuff on Saturday, and then I will get it all listed in this next week. So I didn't get a crazy amount of stuff. I'm actually gonna be able to do pictures of all of this stuff, plus a little bit of my back stock, so that I'm ready for being out of town next week, and we can do a little bit of listing at night while we're away, so we can kind of keep our stores active. But what's that little sound?
One of us will anyway.
One of us will anyway.
I don't list remotely.
Yeah. She tries to sometimes and it doesn't really work out. Anyway, so why don't you tell us what you got? What are you pointing at?
Oh.
Well, that's the start of my next Buffalo Exchange bag, because I was able to get, I don't remember if I said it in the video earlier today. I was able to get about $100 credit for the stuff I brought in. They took everything that I had gotten specifically for them except for like 2 things, I think. So I actually think I did pretty well. I'm learning like what they really want and blah, blah, blah. So about $100 credit. And I still have some left over now. So what do you have? Oh, I see a little bit down there. We can talk about that on Sunday. We'll get more into that on Sunday.
Well, 2 things are here from last week that I haven't moved.
Oh, okay, the Toyota stuff.
Yeah. But yeah, got some good stuff. Got a little something back here.
A little something.
A little fancy.
We'll talk more about that on Sunday.
This is my clothing pile. That's the shoe pile. Pretty much it.
Yep. But I think yeah, a little teaser up your nose with a rubber hose. I got a bin of hats here. I need to take some pictures up tomorrow to send to Jerry to see if he wants to take those off my hands. But anyway, guys, join us on Sunday for Sunday Live Haul. Maybe if you've seen this video, it'll be tomorrow. I don't know. Otherwise, I will add later the link down below of what Sunday show you need to be watching. But we will show you all the cool stuff. Chris, you're out of control. You're out of control. No, she's stretching. All right, guys, we will see you later. Bye. That's embarrassing, Grizz. You're embarrassing yourself.